GIS, whether people realize it or not, it's all around us. We have GIS with our Apple Maps. That's geographic information. So everything really on this planet, I guess, can be construed into a GIS concept.
GIS here is a very integral part of what we do at EHRA, and really every day it seems like they get more and more involved. One of the big things that GIS works with Land Services is our TRIP program. That's Tracked Research, Information, and Planning. That's basically a database of all the tracks we have looked at for clients to see if they're feasible for construction of commercial, single-family residential, you name it. And it all starts at GIS.
For EHRA, GIS is pretty much the first service that looks at a project. So we have developers that come in to our office with a tract of land that they're interested in developing, or they want us to provide them with some kind of tract of land that might be feasible to develop. And so we have an inventory of tracts that we've kept over the years, and it shows data such as floodplain information, wetlands, major thoroughfares in the area, the elevation, if there's any cities within the tract, or if it falls within the city limits, or any other type of governmental authority. We're able to show that on a series of maps that we call our trip maps.
And it shows all the boundaries all scattered out through the Houston area and other places in Texas. Basically, if there's a boundary up there, we've done work on it. Well, you click on that boundary and it has all the information. We have a land plan, we have a cost estimate. This tract didn't work for this reason. And they've set this whole thing up so that we can easily get in a meeting and quickly get to how many tracts do you have that are 20 acres? Well, there's a filter for that. How many tracts are 1,000 plus? Well, there's a filter for that. I only want to look at tracts in Harris County. Well, there's a filter for that. If I have a water line break, well, how deep is that water line? Where's the valve? Well, this database, they can pull it up on their phone, click, and they can see, oh, okay, there's a valve here, turn that valve off. Or sometimes you can't find manholes. They get covered up with dirt over time, 30 years over time. Well, you go and sit there and take your, cell phone and you find there's a manhole somewhere within a foot. Start digging, they find it.
With GIS, we can take an old map and we can geo-reference it to the same place where it was taken. So we've done old City of Houston maps and geo-reference them to their current place. And we can see the progress of how things have changed since 1900s.
GIS is really used as the presentation part of a project, and for that reason we're kind of brought in on the go-ahead. We can also be there at the end, but I think for the most part all the data and documentation is provided up front to us, and from there we're just making it easier on the client to understand what the heck we're talking about here.